When you think of smartphone perfection, one name always stands tall: Samsung's Ultra series. Bold, powerful, refined. Every year, Samsung pushes boundaries, and every year, the Ultra defines what Android excellence looks like. But the Galaxy S26 Ultra? This isn't just another upgrade. This is a revolution wrapped in refinement. Because in 2025, Samsung isn't just improving specs. It's rewriting the flagship formula, from next-gen privacy hardware that protects your every glance, to a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor that smokes the competition, to camera wizardry that could finally dethrone the iPhone in low light. This device is shaking the tech world like no other. So today, we're diving deep into the 5 biggest leaks and secrets of the Galaxy S26 Ultra. And trust me, number 5 will completely change how you look at this phone. Let's get into it. The bold design, stunning or too familiar? At first glance, the Galaxy S26 Ultra feels familiar, almost too familiar. But look closer, and you'll see Samsung is walking a fine line between innovation and imitation. The leaked renders tell an interesting story: a cleaner, flatter design, slimmer bezels, and a controversial new orange finish that instantly grabs attention. It's bold, it's different, and it's dividing the community. Some users are calling it the freshest Ultra ever, praising the smooth aluminum edges and vibrant tone that stands out from Samsung's usual grayscale palette. Others, however, claim it looks too much like Apple's iPhone 16 Pro, minimalist, flat, and safe. So, is Samsung losing its signature design DNA? Not exactly, because under that Apple-inspired skin lies Samsung's signature craftsmanship: aerospace-grade aluminum, Gorilla Armor glass, and a build so refined it feels sculpted, not assembled. It's not about reinvention, it's about perfection through precision. In short, this phone doesn't scream for attention, it earns it the moment you hold it. Privacy reinvented, a display that protects you now. This is where Samsung truly flexes its innovation muscles. The Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't just a smartphone, it's a digital vault. One of the biggest rumored upgrades is a hardware-based privacy display. Yes, hardware. This isn't just software dimming or screen filtering. This is a real physical layer built into the display that narrows your viewing angles, ensuring only you can see what's on your screen. Imagine checking private messages or bank details on a flight, in a cafe or in a meeting, and knowing no one else can peek. That's not convenience, that's confidence. But Samsung didn't stop there. The company is introducing smart photo protection tools that automatically blur or erase personal data before you share images online. License plates, faces, documents, one tap, and they're gone. In an age where privacy is the new luxury, Samsung is giving users something we've all been asking for: real digital control. This could set a new gold standard for Android devices. And once again, Samsung is leading that conversation. Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the powerhouse of 2025, all right. Let's talk performance, because the S26 Ultra isn't just fast, it's ferocious. At its core lies the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, Qualcomm's most advanced chipset to date. Early reports show up to 25% faster CPU speeds, 30% more GPU performance, and a massive leap in AI processing efficiency. Pair that with 16GB of LPDDR5X RAM, and you've got a phone that laughs at multitasking, breezes through 8K editing, and devours console-level gaming like it's nothing. But raw power is nothing without control, and Samsung knows it. The S26 Ultra comes with an enlarged vapor cooling chamber, redesigned for sustained performance under load. So whether you're editing long-form videos, gaming for hours, or juggling dozens of apps, this phone stays cool, smooth, and responsive. And with One UI 7.1 optimization, Samsung's custom skin feels faster, lighter, and more adaptive than ever before. This isn't just power for the sake of power, it's efficiency with purpose. In 2025, performance isn't just about numbers, it's about endurance. And the Galaxy S26 Ultra is built to last. Camera system. The new night photography champion. Let's be honest, photography has always been Samsung's playground. But this year, the Galaxy S26 Ultra might just change the rules. The biggest upgrade? A new wider aperture on the 200MP main sensor, letting in 40% more light, perfect for crisp, vibrant shots in dimly lit scenes. The 3x telephoto lens has been overhauled too, featuring a next-gen sensor for cleaner, sharper zooms with less noise, even in twilight conditions. And the ultra-wide camera now jumps to a massive 50 megapixel, capturing breathtaking landscapes and macro details with remarkable clarity. Every leak so far points to one thing. Samsung wants the S26 Ultra to be the low-light king. However, there's one area where fans might feel let down: the 12-megapixel selfie camera. No new upgrades. No AI lens overhaul. Just the same shooter we've seen before. Still, thanks to Samsung's improved image processing and HDR algorithms, even selfies should see noticeable boosts in color and exposure balance. So while Apple may still dominate video stabilization, Samsung's aiming for nighttime dominance, and these camera leaks make that ambition crystal clear. Ultra versus Pro versus Edge, the real power hierarchy. Let's clear up the confusion. Which model is truly worth your money? The S26 Ultra is the full experience. The privacy display, Snapdragon 8 Elite, upgraded cooling, and the revamped camera system all in one. This is Samsung at full throttle. The S26 Pro, meanwhile, offers smaller incremental gains. It keeps the S25's camera setup with slight sensor tweaks, perfect for casual users, but not groundbreaking. And then there's the S26 Edge, which introduces the new 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens, but misses out on the Ultra's advanced features. So if you're looking for the best of Samsung's 2025 vision, the Ultra is the obvious choice. It's not just another flagship, it's the flag bearer of what Android can truly achieve. The bigger picture, refinement over reinvention. Here's the truth. The Galaxy S26 Ultra isn't about shock value. It's about subtle mastery. It doesn't need folding screens or wild gimmicks to prove itself. Instead, it focuses on what truly matters: privacy, power, and performance, the three pillars of a modern flagship. Samsung isn't trying to reinvent smartphones anymore. They're perfecting them, layer by layer, pixel by pixel, year after year. Sure, the design might divide fans. Yes, the selfie camera could have used an upgrade, but step back and you'll realize this device represents the peak of refinement in Android engineering. And with these leaks surfacing before the official launch, one thing's certain: Apple finally has a real fight on its hands in 2025. Call to action. So now it's your turn. Is the Galaxy S26 Ultra the smartphone revolution we've been waiting for? Or just another safe play wrapped in luxury? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives, leaks, and exclusive breakdowns of next-gen tech, make sure to subscribe to Trove, hit that bell icon, and join our growing community of tech explorers. Because here on Trove, we don't just talk tech. We uncover the truth behind it. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.